Want to learn how to turn your book into an audiobook? Well, sis, in this episode of my How to Write a Book and Make Money Online series, I'm going to teach you the steps for turning your book into an audiobook. So the first step for turning your book into an audiobook is to clean up your book transcript. Clean up your book transcript. So you know how when you write a book, there's like a lot of stuff in the book that you write in the book, but you wouldn't actually say in an audiobook. So go through your book and remove all the stuff that you wouldn't actually say in an audiobook. So for example, if I'm transcribing one of my devotionals and the devotional says, write in the box below how you feel about this verse. Well, in an audiobook, somebody can't do that. So I would remove that and I would just say, think about what your response to this verse, right? So just clean it up so that you're not having to edit as you record your book. Step number 2 for how to turn your book into an audiobook is to purchase a microphone to record your book. Purchase a microphone to record your book. Good news, girl, you can get like a $20 microphone that connects to your iPhone and record your book right on your iPhone, okay? You can also purchase a $20 microphone to plug into your computer. You can record it right on your computer. Just make sure you have a microphone. It doesn't have to be super high quality. Thank God. It just needs to be better quality than what we would record on a traditional phone or a computer. So go to Amazon.com, do your research, and just purchase a microphone. The microphone that I use is the Blue Yeti microphone. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but the quality is so good and it plugs right into my computer. So that's my favorite microphone to use. Step number 3 for how to turn your book into an audiobook is to use an online voice recorder like rev.com to record your book. You can record your book with anything you want. I have something called Adobe Premiere Pro. It's an editing software right on my computer, and that's where I record my books. If you have Adobe, there's also Adobe Audition where you can record. If you have iMovie, you can record there. But if you don't want to purchase the software, you can just record for free using rev.com or some other voice recording software online. The only thing about using an online resource is that because it's free, if it glitches, you won't lose everything. So just keep that in mind. Record small batches at a time if you're going to do that. But if you're just going to use your software on your computer, you can obviously record longer batches at a time, but record your book. Couple of recording tips. Record yourself in a nice closed-off room. With an audiobook, somebody is only hearing your voice. That's it. They're not seeing letters. They're not like they don't have any visual stimulation at all. It's just audio. So you want to make sure the quality is good. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be good. So if there are kids yelling in the background or there's a dog barking outside or there's a lawnmower, that's not going to be good quality. So record in a closed-off space. You can even record in a walk-in closet. I've recorded some of my audiobooks in walk-in closets, and it's been pretty good quality. Step number 4 for how to turn your book into an audiobook. Now that you've recorded your book files, go ahead and edit. You have to edit audiobook files. You have to. You may not love editing. I don't love editing audiobook files either. I find it very boring, getting out every and pause. But you got to, because this is literally the only thing somebody's going to be listening to. So you want to make sure it's a good experience for your listeners so that they want to buy more audiobooks from you in the future and they want to recommend it to people as well. So edit your file. Now you can hire somebody to do this for you. If you go to Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com, you can find an audiobook editor and they will do it for you and they'll do a pretty good job for pretty cheap. But if you want to just do it on your own, just edit on your own computer using using iMovie, using CapCut, or if you have a paid software like Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro like I do, just use that. If you have a Mac, then you have GarageBand, you can do that for free. So edit your audio files. The next step for turning your book into an audiobook, you are going to go ahead and export your audio files as an MP3 file. Export your audio files as an MP3 file. I will tell you that if you're publishing your own audiobooks in your own platform like what I do, your export settings don't matter because it's your own platform. But if you're going to be publishing your audiobook to Audible, you need to make sure you study Audible's recommendations, or I'm not even going to say recommendations, requirements for those audio files, and you export it according to those settings. If we're not technical, sometimes it can be hard to do that, so I recommend just hiring somebody on Fiverr.com to export your audio files as the correct setting. People will do this for pretty cheap, praise the Lord Jesus, as long as you edited the file first. They just have to do some stuff on their end to export it to the correct Audible settings. Once you have exported your audio files, it's time to go ahead and build your audiobook. Depending on the platform you're using to publish is how you're going to do this. So when I create audiobook files, I just put them into a zip file, and then I sell the zip folder. That's how I sell my audiobooks. But if you're going to do this on Audible, then you need to go ahead and publish through Audible's platform. Totally up to you, but go ahead and put together and publish your audiobook file. And the final step for turning your book into an audiobook, now that your audiobook file is published, go ahead and start promoting it to your book readers. So a couple of ways that you can do this. You can just send an email blast directly to your customers who have purchased. You can add your audiobook to a sales funnel. So you have a tripwire page promoting your actual book. Then on the very next page, you have an upsell, which will be your audiobook. That's my favorite way to do this is. However you want to do it is totally up to you. Just make it available for sale so people can start purchasing your brand new audiobook. Now, if you want to listen to my audiobooks on the Godlywood Girl University TV platform, go to my audiobooks tab. You're going to see the audiobooks that I've created. I'm currently in the process of converting all of my books into audiobooks for the GGU TV platform. But you can go ahead and also get access to the Godlywood Girl School of Business, which shows you how to start your first business with a sales funnel. You'll get access to my product creation toolkit, which shows you how to create products like books, audiobooks, courses, coaching programs, lots of different stuff on the platform, sis. And you'll get access to my marketing and traffic toolkit, which shows you how I use social media marketing to promote my products online. So to get started, go to purposelegend.com/school of business. Use discount code YouTube at checkout to get 50% off your first month on the platform. That's it for this video in my How to Write a Book and Make Money Online series. Make sure you subscribe to the Godlywood Girl YouTube channel for more episodes to help you learn how to step into your purpose as a faith-based author. And God willing, I'll see you on the next one.